When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
I got the record that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Strike.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Ready. 10 black. Hut.
Now Rattler. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
9 yards on the play and a first down. The Saints at 2 and 4 here in the first half of the year. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. So I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Set, cut.
Rattler wants to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Let's go now.
first carry here for Ken Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They'll set up a throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Come on.
Walker now in 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really won.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Downs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplays the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
25-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. He completes it to Olave. Down the left sideline. Chris Olave. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave, 75 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready?
On play action, Rattler. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. From the gun, here's Rattler. This one taken in by Alavo. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Third and less than a yard.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
They'll try the left side. Way. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 30. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
34-yard line.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on, What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but, hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Able to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
All security eluded it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Here's Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now second and goal.
Here we go.
Quick throw complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And this brings up a third and goal.
Trap 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Saints 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt home. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Tries the left side and finds Alano. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Rattler. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And now here's a carry heading left. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Ready, check.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now 2nd and 3.
Panther 11. Panther 19. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 59 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Saints 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with his better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here we go. Hey, go. Black 40. Set. Go.
From the shotgun, Rattler. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rattler working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
52 blue. Ready.
To the air once more is Rattler. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Palmer, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. A little juke. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 21.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
60, 70 range. Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. As he throws there, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down for the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And head out of bounds inside the 10, working down at the 9.
That's good.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And down here, a 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Ready, set.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
50 green. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They find some open field here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball. And I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Wide open receiver complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown,
A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. All right, speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tough for them. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may give more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blaster, here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
To the air is Rattler. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
22, 32. Set.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. He'll try and do this himself. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
10 seconds.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 6 yards away. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Gets around him, and they can't bring him down. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 22 and a 1st down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from a defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
49. Saints 35.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Down. Yellow, 22.
Now Rattler. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
52 Bulls. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Clyde Phillips has got it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
First down 10.
On the go.
22-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and he's got him in the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a handoff up the middle. Way. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Shot 60. Shot Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Going deep for Walker. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now a draw play. It's Walker. Down to about the 22 here. 159 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. In motion left goes Watson. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble, then 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The recipe is pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
3rd down
The Saints on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Okay, break. Smash, red. Set, ready. Black shot. Hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's caught inside the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Touchdown! Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chuba Hubbard, 45 yards. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Here we go. Set, ready.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
And 4.
And that's complete. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Good for the Saints.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
28-yard line.
Set, set.
Throwing is Rattler. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Still going. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chigakakwo, 28 yards. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Go.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards yards, and now it's second down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Third down and 13.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop the throw. That is caught. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
At the 2-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The